let me relax because I just got back. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so happy to be back here. Really happy. I mean, if you can see my face, of course, you can tell that my excitement is off the roof. To everyone who encouraged me to come back to YouTube, thank you. And I'm back. And this time, I am not going anywhere. I'm going to be sharing everything about business growth, personal growth, career, lifestyle, and a bit of a day in my life, like you guys requested, what my daily life actually looks like sometimes. Usually, you should expect a video reintroducing myself, but I've decided to just do something different. So this video is about my top 6 productivity hack and the things that I do on a daily basis to help me achieve my best results. Let's jump right into today's topic, top 6 productivity hack that I use on a daily basis that work for me. Number 1, plan your day a day before. Now, let me break this down. Many of us, when we wake up, we're thinking, okay, what should I do today? What's on my agenda? For people who go to 9 to 5, what's coming to your mind is, of course, I'm going to, dress up, go to work, and just do my 9 to 5, come back home, and all of that. And the routine just keeps going. So let's assume today is Thursday. On a typical Wednesday evening, I have something like this, which is a to-do list pad, listing all the things I want to do for that next day. So typical Wednesday night, I'm going to sit down. In order of priority, I'm going to list every single thing that I want to do for Thursday. So you don't plan your day on the day of your day. I don't know if that English makes sense. Always ensure that you plan your day before the next day. And one thing this does is that it allows you control your time. It allows you to plan ahead and nothing is just jumping into your calendar and your time just like that and you're just all over the place the next day. Always plan your day the day before. Tip number 2, prioritize your task based on what is important. Now, what many of us do when we have to-do list pads like this is that we just list all our tasks for the day, but that's not how it's supposed to be. Always list what you want to do in order of priority. So let me give you a very good example. Today, I am planning to reach out to all my customers that bought a product that we just launched. I am planning to work on a design for a client. I'm planning to do a final edit and draft for a job that I took from a client in January. Are the 3 tasks important? Yes, but in order of priority for me and what is more urgent in that sense, those are my top 3. Right? So what many people do is to just list, okay, today I'm going to call, tomorrow I'm going to do this. Don't list your task that way. You are going to get very overwhelmed. You have a corporate job where you go to work every day. You know that you cannot control what task you are being given, which is fine. But when the task gets to your table, your job is to now filter what is more important to do at a particular time. Number 3, use productivity tools that are readily available for you. And I'm going to share my productivity tools, both digital and physical. So on my digital productivity tools, I have my Google Calendar, I have my Notepad on my iPhone, then I have my Notion. Notion is more complex. If you're into long-term planning, you might want to check out Notion. Then second on my lists for my digital apps that I use is my Google Calendar. This is one of my best apps on my phone. Actually, if not my best app on my phone. I love Google Calendar so much because it allows me to impute what I'm doing for the day, allot different times to different tasks, and nobody can just bump into my day and say, hello, Temi, can you quickly do this for me? I have to go through my calendar first to ensure that what I have, I can fit you into it. I mean, you can't, that's why most times when people come to me to say, okay, get this done, get this done, get that done, the first thing I say is I want to check my Google Calendar. I'm sorry. To be honest, it just makes my life easy. And it also sends me reminder. That's one of the reasons why I like it. So you can set it to 30 minutes before, 1 hour before, just to prep your mind that this task is due. So my Google Calendar is so important to me. What I need to do, where I need to go in the next 1 week, 1 month that I'm sure of, everything is logged down in my Google Calendar with time, link, where I'm going, every single detail you can think about. So if you have not started using Google Calendar, please check it out. Other tool that I use is my to-do list pad. Although I designed and made this, I'll recommend it to anybody, any day. And I got this from Light and Curtains. As you can see, I have used and used it Okay, let me go to the front. As you guys can see, I have used I use this thing every single day. And let me tell you one of the reasons why I love this. It's not a digital to-do list, and that allows me to concentrate on my task. Because if I say, okay, let me check my phone for the next tasks to do, before I know it, I'm already scrolling through Instagram. So this always works for me. And I always list my task in order of priority also, as you can see on this to-do list pad. And that brings me to my fourth tip. Please limit distractions. So let me give you a typical example of what distraction means to me, because I do most of my work on my phone, and that is just the truth. I respond to my clients via my emails, I edit my videos, shoot my videos, every single thing on this phone I'm using to shoot. I've realized that over time, because I'm trying to respond to messages, people are sending me messages, updates and all of that, my phone begins to distract me. Not even me scrolling through Instagram, like that's even the least of my problem with distraction. The first thing I did is to put off all my notifications on my phone, because they are super distracting for me. This might not work for every other person, but for me, this works. So I switch off my notifications. From 9 to 12, I don't have any notification popping. I can't hear any sound. That's number one. And then from 12 to like 2, I put it back on, so that if there's anything that I need to do, I just get them done, or somebody wants to reach out to me. So I'm in control of my time, and that's what most people don't have. You allow people dictate how you spend your day, and that's not a good thing. So I put off my phone notifications, I put it on focus mode. If you use iPhone, you know there's DND, do not disturb. And many people are against do not disturb, but I don't know. It works for me. And I just feel like there's nothing as urgent. Somebody's urgency might not be is not always my emergency. And I've never had any issue of somebody trying to reach me between life and death, and that will never happen. So if you are watching this video and you're thinking, oh, what if you want to reach out to you? People that need to reach out to me, they know how to reach out to me, and they know how to get to me. So that's very important. So you get to decide what that is for you. Now, limiting distraction could also be you not chit-chatting with your office colleagues when you're supposed to be working. Our distraction might not even be social media. It might be gisting, chatting about your day with your colleagues. Am I saying don't chat with them? Please chat with them, but do it during your break or after work hours. Because you don't realize that the more you do these things, the more they become a part of you, and you get kind of addicted to it that you can't even do without it in a day. Try to get rid of them. And if you see things that are hanging around your table that might cause distractions to you, get rid of them. For some people, it's reading novels during work hours. It's not magic. I mean, if you see it, you want to read it. So instead of saying I'm going to train myself to see it and not want to do it, why not just get rid of that distraction? Even if it's your phone, keep it inside your office drawer and use your laptop. So one of the things that I did was to connect some of my apps to my laptop in a way that I don't have to reach my phone to be able to use that app and use that as an excuse to say, yeah, I had a message, I had to check my phone. And this brings me to my fifth tip. Always do a task at a time. I know many people like to multitask. If you know me very well, you know I do a lot of things. But one thing I've been able to do and hack with my time is doing one single thing at a time. So if I need to do so many things, you not find my hands going everywhere. I just dedicate, okay, I need to edit a video. I dedicate 30 minutes to it, put a timer, and I start editing the video. So do a task at a time. You are not a machine. I mean, I know there are no limits to the human mind and all those things that we say, but there is a limit to how much your body can work. And that is just the basic truth. This is why I see multitasking when it comes to doing your work. If you have two people trying to run a race and you give person A 2 sacks of bag, 5 kg here, 5 kg here, and you give person B just 1 sack of bag, 5 kg, person B is going to run faster than person A. Not because person A is not strong, but because you have so much load on you and you can't even run with so much. And that's the same with your time. If you do many things at the same time, I mean, you're editing video, you're working on a document, every single thing at the same time, you're going to get confused. Even if you don't get confused, you will not give your optimal energy into doing each of those tasks. So instead of doing 3 tasks in 1 hour, why not say, okay, I'm going to section my time, 30 minutes for this task, 20 minutes for this task, and 10 minutes for this task. When you do that, you have a control of your time. You are sure that you're focusing on just one thing at a time. To my last tip, take a break. For many of us, we sit down a lot to work, and that's the truth. If you actually check it, majority of the time for people that work in offices, you sit to work. Even if you work from home, I want to believe you're not standing to work. You have a chair just like my own. And one thing you need to realize is the more you sit, the more you are relaxed, the more you're trying to get work done, the more you're just in one position, doing same thing over and over again. It becomes a routine. And one thing with routine is routines can be very boring if you don't take breaks. Utilize your break time effectively. Take a walk. I know you've heard this thing over and over again, but close your laptop. Go and take a 10 minutes walk. You're not going to die. You will not die. Take your laptop, close it, shut it. Some of you, since the day you've been working, you haven't shut down your laptop. Even the laptop is begging for mercy. Shut it down. Take a break. Watch a movie. Watch a series. It's just 30 minutes, 1 hour break. Use it judiciously. Do the things that excite you, to be honest. So there's no award for being a workaholic in that sense. Your break at work is not for gist and gossip. Have it for yourself. Eat good food. Take a walk. Just be outside the office. Just do something that you wouldn't normally do on a typical office day. Close your laptop. And this brings me to the end of my video. Let me know in this comment section which of these tips you'll be applying in the nearest future. And don't forget to share this video with somebody, a friend, a colleague that might just find it very useful for their day-to-day task. And let me know, how do you guys feel about me coming back to YouTube? Are there other topics you want me to speak about? Tell me in the comment section. Let's chat. See you guys in my next video. Bye.